Hey guys, Mr. Dalek JD here, and welcome to my Little Lost Girl Easter Egg Achievement Guide for Origins on Black Ops 2. Now, just a heads up that I haven't included how to build the staffs and upgrade them, as they take about 15 minutes to do. So in the interest of time, I've made separate videos for those in the description, and there'll be annotations as well to guide you through on how to build those. Now, I'd really appreciate if you guys would leave a like rating on this, as it took a very long time to get this achievement done and to get this video made, and it's the final zombies map that we're going to have for a while. It's quite sad. It's been a pleasure to bring you guys these zombie tutorials, and hopefully we can go out with a bang with this video. Anyway, let's get straight to it. So, assuming that you've either gone over and watched the two videos on getting the staffs and upgrading them, or you already know how to do this step, then at the moment we're currently just getting a few more souls to get all of these staffs upgraded. So you just want to follow this, just killing zombies and collecting souls by all of the 4 podiums to collect all the souls and get the ultimate staffs. Now we can move on to step 2, which is Ascend from Darkness, and there'll be some new podiums for the staffs around the map. There'll be one in each of the robots, and there'll be one in the centre by the Pack-a-Punch. So the Ice Staff has to go in this robot at the church. The Wind Staff needs to be put into the middle robot, and the Thunder Staff has to be put in the robot on the right side by the spawn. Once completed, make sure you put the Fire Staff in the Pack-a-Punch, you know, where the statues are, and you have completed that step, and now we can move on to step 3. Now, after doing that step, your staffs will respawn in the bottom, so you can go ahead and pick that up. Now, what we need to do is we need to get a new grenade, and first of all, we need to get the new Thunder Punches. So to get that, there'll be chests around the map which you fill by killing zombies. You need to go ahead and fill all of those. Once you've done that, go ahead to the back of the church and collect your reward, which are the new Thunder Gloves. Head back to the tank station and pick up one of the stone slabs. Now take it back to the church and place it in the holy water. Only one player needs to do this. 2 players can do it if they want to, but only 1 person is needed really. Alright, once placed back in the holy water, you want to just get kills with your Thunder Punches at the holy water, and you'll see souls collecting from the zombies. And once you have finished this step, you'll know it because you won't have any more souls coming out of the zombie bodies. So once you've done that, you want to pick up your stone slab and you want to make your way back to the tank station. But here's where things get quite interesting. You can't touch any mud on your way there. If you do, Samantha shouts at you and tells you to go back and redo the step. But if that does happen and you do step in mud, all you need to do is go back to the holy water, put your stone in like that. See, I've just stepped in the mud there. You want to go back to the holy water, put your stone slab back in, and the holy water will clean it up, and then you can just pick it out and try and do this step again, where you go from the holy water to the tank station.
Signal of some sort.
Alright, so now you've planted your stone slab back on the table, you want to get kills again by stabbing to get the souls into your slab, and eventually, when you've got enough kills, you'll see the new grenade pop out of the table, and that's what we need for this step. Now, whoever has unlocked the airstrike grenade, come over to generator 5 by stamming up, and in this location, look outside and you'll see that there is like a weird kind of hole in the ground covered with concrete. Now what you need to do is someone needs to go inside one of the robots, and there'll be a button in the middle of it. Someone needs to press that button, and then once the button's been pressed, someone with the airstrike grenade throws it on top of that kind of concrete slab, and what should happen is airstrikes will come out of the robots' backs and it will blow up this little place here and it will break the seal.
Souls must be released from the pit. It was said no mortal could enter.
Now for this next part you'll need the Maxis drone. There's a part in the spawn, you can't miss it. There's one on the tank route. When it gets out of the church it will be along the track, and another will be in the Pack-a-Punch area. Now you throw the Maxis drone out and it will go into the seal and it will spawn a hell of a load of Panzer Soldats. And I suggest you have some good weapons and at least Juggernaut to survive this, as it is quite difficult. Now the staffs are your best bet to take out these guys. I find that the fire and the electricity ones are very strong against these guys, so be sure to team up and try and train them round and then use the fire and electric staffs to your advantage to take these guys out.
Find the spirit of the sky. Only on Earth can he be defeated.
So the next step is step 5, skewer the winged beast, and you want to get a zombie blood, and there'll be an aeroplane flying around in the sky, and it's going to have a weird orangey red outline, and it will be noticeable as you'll be able to see it. It stands out from the other planes, and the only way you can see it is when you're in zombie blood mode. So I've got my friend here, Fantasy Bacon, who gets the zombie blood from the spawn room, which you can save, and he finds the plane almost instantly and shoots it down. Now what's going to happen is you've shot down an airplane with a Baron pilot inside. Now what's happened is the body has dropped somewhere and you need to go find it. Now what actually has happened is that the pilot is actually a zombie, which you can only see in zombie blood mode. This zombie will be running around in a clockwise circle around the excavator site, so what you need to do is get a zombie blood mode and kill it, of course. Now it's not just a typical zombie, it has a lot of health. So you're looking to get another zombie blood mode, but you don't want to start another round. What you can do is using the ice staff, there'll be these chariots that are on fire, and you shoot the fire in these 3 locations and you'll get yourself a free zombie blood spawned at the Pack-a-Punch. It's really easy and it's a really good tip, and you can do this once every round, which is really useful. So if you don't want to go about killing zombies until you get another zombie blood mode and doing this in the middle of a round, you can leave a zombie at the end, do this and get yourself a free one. So here we go, Fantasy Bacon is going to pick up the zombie blood now, and he's going to make his way down here. Now the zombie does a circular route starting around this location, and only in zombie blood mode can you see it, but you can still shoot it even if you're not in zombie blood mode. So as you can see, I can't see it, but I can still shoot and kill it. Now with the staffs it dies very quickly, which is good, and it drops our good old Maxis drone.
Primary functions
The
upgraded.
scroll must feel your might.
So now we're on to step 6, which is wield a fist of iron, and once you've done this step, make your way down to the Pack-a-Punch chambers, and there will be zombies spawning that will have weird white glowing arms, and you need to punch these to death. Just keep punching them and eventually you'll unlock a new upgrade to your punches, which give you of course the iron fist, and depending on what elemental staff you're holding, that will affect what kind of punch you have. Now all 4 players need to get this done, so what we did is we had like 2 down here just, you know, getting punches and getting the upgrade, and after that switching out, so us 2 would go up and look after the zombies while the other 2 went down here and got their upgraded punches. But honestly, these punches are so awesome.
Through talking to you. Fuck away!
So here I have my lightning staff and I have the upgraded punch, and you can see it shoots them to a ridiculous height, and there's electricity that just goes right through them and fries them to death while they're flying incredibly high in the air. You just want to make sure that everyone has their punches upgraded, and then we can begin the final step. Once everyone's got their punches, make your way back to the crazy place and put your staffs back on their podiums. Now what should happen is in the middle there should be a kind of teleporter beam that will have spawned, and every time you get soul kills that will actually make the beam come down a little bit more each time. Now everyone has to have their staffs in the podiums, otherwise no zombie souls are actually collected. Now you know when you've done this part right, because when you have, your screen will go white, the achievement will pop up, and there you go. But there is one more step left to do, and I know I didn't get this in my gameplay, it was such a fail. I managed to get the achievement, but there's actually one more thing you need to do, so make sure you survive. You want to go back up and get the Maxis drone, and then throw that up in the middle beam, and Maxis will go up to the beam to meet Samantha and Argatha. And then what you need to do is all four of you have to stand on the teleporter, hold X, the game will end, and you will get the ending cutscene. And that, my friends, is the Little Lost Girl Easter egg achievement guide. If this video helped you, then be sure to let me know in the comment section. Drop this video a like and leave your thoughts on the final cutscene. I've been Mr. Dalek JD, and until next time, I'm out.
As the gates to Agartha opened, the four heroes were rewarded with riches beyond imagination. From that day forward, they knew that Samantha would keep them safe. Forever.
Getting everything wrong. I told you before, their eyes should be blue.
It's my turn, Eddie. I can do whatever I want.
But you don't even know how to play properly. Girls don't know enough about zombies.
What's the choice of children? Make sure the windows are locked before you come down to the basement.
You'd better do what your dad says. I didn't even get my turn.
Tomorrow, Eddie, you get to make the rules. I promise. Come on, Fluffy.
I wish the heroes in our stories were real, Sam.
I know what you mean. But we will make everything okay. My dad says he has a plan.